how preposterous that really is. The American people, you have to hear it. I got to say it. I got to put it out there. It's just, it's frustrating because there are good people trying to do some good things for us. But when you hear that immediately after, trying to explain again intelligently to the American people what in the world is going on, what the problem is, they're putting this horse crap in front of American people, saying this is what they're trying to do, and that he's some kind of hero trying to save the day, as if him and himself alone is the Lone Ranger, and that he's going to save it for everybody. He's got to be. I can only imagine the way that Tim Kaine is going, that he's got to have some aspirations. I would not be surprised if he doesn't rerun for president in 2020. I think he's really just jockeying himself in the position to be the savior or something like this. Just write it down, this point in history. These are the things, and he's going to try to be the leader. Because somebody's got to be the leader. It seems like there's no leadership with the Democrats. Tim Kaine seems to be the one speaking up. It's not Hillary Clinton. I mean, nobody respects her anymore. Nobody respects her. Her ratings are worse than Donald Trump's are as far as lies and collusion. If anybody colluded, people are realizing now the Clinton trail to the Russians, that they were the ones that actually opened up the door. Loretta Lynch and the DOJ under Obama realizing that whole thing. There's just not a whole lot of trust there. So how are you supposed to trust the Dems when their health care bill lied to the American people in the first place, first and foremost? How could you do that? Now, I realize, say, well, the fight is largely internal right now because there's a nuclear option and, they could get 60 votes and all that if they wanted to do that. The problem with that is, folks, with using the nuclear option for the health care bill, if you get the 60 votes, if you could, it leaves a window open for the Dems to abuse that in another case, and nobody wants to do that because then they can say, see, they used that in an executive order, blah, 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 whatever. But they have the option to do that. They could do that, but they're not going to do that because it would be bad, because then it would set a precedence so Dems could sit there and abuse it the next time they get into the White House. The problem is definitely that there is this influx where you got, a lot of moderates, Republicans that just cannot make up their minds for their individual states because states vary, prices vary, insurance companies vary, and how they want to actually do the business. So there's just a lot of pieces to the puzzle that have to be solved before this thing can be put together. So last-ditch effort today at the White House, the GOP sitting down with the President of the United States, Donald Trump, to try to hash out what the issues are and how we can move forward from here to try to get something passed that will be mutual and a bipartisan effort with the Dems and, yes, the Republicans, with a lot of them that have just said, I'm not going to sign it. So I think if they can put it all on the table, put it out there, and by the way, still call your senator's office today, let them know your problems and why you're freaking out about not getting this repealed and replaced anytime soon, and let them know that your problems, let them know that your frustrations, especially our folks out in Arizona. Call your senator. Let them know how important this is. We got to pass this. You're hurting. You're suffering. Any of your stories, let them know. These are the things that are real. Remember, they record your phone calls. Remember, they transcribe what you say to them, and they will read it. This will go on record. So make sure if you got some extra time today to do that, you'll feel great about it, because you can feel like, folks, that you are part of the process. You're an American. You're a citizen. You voted. And you have a right to let them know where you stand individually. Pick up the phone, send an email, and get going. Troublesome story in a restaurant in South Carolina when we come back. You're listening to For the People, our website, forthepeopleshow.com. Stick around. We'll be back right after this.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
the shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew was I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. And we're back. It's For the People, and I'm your host, Keith Allen. Visit our website today, won't you? It's forthepeopleshow.com, forthepeopleshow.com, and you can follow us on Twitter. We're looking for some more Twitteries. If you like Twitter, we're at Talk to Keith Allen, hashtag Talk to Keith Allen, and you can find all that stuff on our website, on our Facebook page, and our store page at forthepeopleshow.com. It's open 24 hours a day. And that 123 Ready TV, I just want to take a moment to talk to you about that, because this is perhaps one of the most exciting apps, and I have a lot on my phone, but this is one go-to app that I recommend to anybody that listens to the For the People broadcast, because it is entertainment at its greatest. It allows you to watch every movie in the movie theater, every one before it even goes to Redbox, because it's already streaming on the internet. This is intelligent application. This is not just any app. This is an app that allows you to watch the latest movies, TV shows, commercial free, 100% commercial free, and you'll be able to use it anytime, and it works. But you have to have the internet. With internet access, you'll be able to use it on your personal computer or any of your Android devices. You'll fall in love with this immediately. You say, how much for all of that? If it allows you access to every movie practically that ever was made, or any TV show, TV shows, movies, sports, $19.99. That's a really good deal. When I first heard it, I didn't believe it. And I contacted them, and they said, you get 20, 30 cents or so, per sale. And I thought, that's a great deal. And if it helps for the people, wonderful. Let's do it. And I have had so many emails saying thank you for recommending that. And because people are looking at ways to be able to trim the fat from their budget, looking ways to be able to save, I cut the cable, folks, and I did this over 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm so glad. Now, I didn't cut my internet, but I cut the cable. It's got expensive, folks. And like I say, the internet already streams it, so 123 Ready TV finds it, and it allows you to easily locate it through titles, sifting through information. Watch the video before you buy it, and you can watch it at our website at forthepeopleshow.com. Click on the store page, and you'll see how this thing works. Get yours today at forthepeopleshow.com and be amazed. Be amazed at 123 Ready TV. Available at forthepeopleshow.com. Click on the store page. Now, this is a story, folks. If you're a sensitive person, you may want to just turn off the radio. And I know I don't like people turning off the talk show, but if you're very sensitive and things bother you, this involves a baby. So if you have a weak heart, one of those folks that just doesn't want to hear something this shocking, then turn off the radio. 2 women in South Carolina were arrested. A newborn baby was found in a trash can. I'm not even kidding about this, folks. Found in a trash can at a Mexican restaurant. An employee, according to this news account, was taking the trash out later in the day and noticed that the bag was heavier than usual and got a little curious and dragged it across the parking lot. What do you think was in that bag? It was a baby, folks. It fell out of the bag and onto the concrete. A little baby. They called 911. Authorities responded to this emergency call from the restaurant reporting that a newborn was in cardiac arrest. Now, officers said that they answered a call. This is the name of the restaurant in South Carolina. I'm sorry to ruin your appetite if you're eating there. La Perilla. That was the name of the restaurant in South Carolina. Well, anyway, the newborn was rushed to the hospital, pronounced dead. The hospital officials said they could not determine the cause of the child's death, but said dirt and gravel were found on the baby's body. Gravel and dirt. The mouth all over the body. A newborn stuffed in a trash bag at a Mexican restaurant. Well, Estela Gomez, 19, she gave birth in the bathroom. This is how it happened. La Perilla restaurant on July 12th. We're just hearing about it. And the baby's grandmother, Lorenza Gomez Rodriguez, 41, she knew about it. Lorenza knew about it. Officials from the Greensville Police Department heard the story from both of them, and he was telling officials. He says an employee found it in the trash can, and it fell out onto the parking lot, and, well, there you go. You know the story. I just told it. The employees at the restaurant, they recalled the story. They said Ruth Gomez was taking a break during her shift and bussing tables, complaining of a stomach ache. When Rodriguez went to check on her, she returned from the bathroom saying that Ruth Gomez needed to go to the hospital. But after they left the restroom,